Hi, Sean Oxford here, and welcome to Magical Little Worlds with me. You may notice my table's a little banged up. I've been working on a project on this table, and I probably shouldn't have, but it's okay. I'm working on my Steam Powerpunk set here. Had a bit of a disaster tonight, so I'm going to be coming back to that in a bit later with hopefully a better plan. For tonight, I'm going to be showing this. This is the 30th anniversary Polly Pocket PartyTime set, and I got this on eBay, not complete. It has one figure, Polly, and not the skirt, but I don't really care about the skirt. And it did not come with the teddy bear, but that's okay as well. I wanted this for the compact mostly. Also, my fingers are dirty from paint still. I'm always working on projects. So this is the Polly Pocket Keepsake Collection 2018. Now, exciting news is recently they just announced that they're going to be redoing this coming year. So I believe they're changing the colors around a bit. And I hope they don't do this glitter, because this glitter might look a little interesting, but it also feels like somebody's just sprayed glitter on there. It feels rough. It feels like I just sprayed some adhesive down, sprinkled glitter all over it, and then wiped it away. And I really dislike that. I don't like glitter in general, but this application of glitter, when you can feel all the glitter, is pretty low. I don't like it at all. But this is the set. And we do have the Polly that comes with it, without the skirt and the teddy bear. And we open it up and we see the hinge on this one also is kind of loose. It flops over too easily. But, you know, it doesn't want to stay at the 90-degree angle that this is supposed to be staying at due to these little tabs they've created. But whatever. So, what's inside this set? Well, there's your standard, typical doorway that opens up. You know, you got your gate. A lot of Polly Pockets have a gate. It's a party room, so clearly there's a table set out with party plates and a cake. Now, in the original, this cake had a button. This one does not. So this is not electric in any way. But it does have a gift that opens up. I do not have the teddy bear. What we do have around the room is we have some gift cards. Clearly this is Polly's birthday. We've got gifts here. A massive gift with a big teddy bear in it normally. Some more gift cards back here, more gifts. We got some treats here, a little cake or a tart or a fruit bowl, and then more gifts here, or treats here and condiments that will go out here. There's no function down here except for the opening of the box. Now we go upstairs and we have a little DJ booth here with a microphone and baubles around it. Let me see if I can zoom in a little. There we go. And of course the sticker on the back shows there's a party going on. There's a chair there. There's a vanity over here. Balloons are tucked up into the corners. And this is a little dance floor. You can take Polly and stick her to the dance floor, like so. And this is why she has a tutu and a dress in the if you got this complete. And then you can spin this around. And I always love these sets where it's double geared. So when you spin this around, not only is it spinning, there's a gear in the center that attaches to the spinner, and it actually spins her around as she rotates, which is a beautiful function. And I will be stealing it for a future set at some point. Upstairs we have a bathroom with more balloons in the corner. I guess they kind of leaked in through the door. A mirror there that has no mirror in it. A sink, toilet paper roll. I love it. And then up here is a bedroom with a plant on a little, what looks like a cabinet, but it almost looks like a mini fridge. But this being a bedroom is probably just a cabinet for clothing. There's no closet. And then this might be a portrait or another mirror. And there's a bed here and more balloons kept in the corner and ribbons on the ceiling. And that is the basic set. There's nothing more to it. These are now selling for pretty crazy money, but I'm hoping that price will come down now that they've announced a revival, a new version, which probably will be in the Keepsake collection too. So, or the Keepsake collection, or the Keepsake collection should be the logo here, whereas this is the original logo. Now, I'm going to bring in a special guest. The vintage original, or at least one version of the vintage original. So you can see this is designed pretty much the same. The hinge is different. The clasp is basically the same. The color is different. And there's no glitter on this, thankfully. And so now I'm going to walk you through what's inside of the original, and we'll do a comparison. So when you open this up, I love the fact that Polly Pocket hinges in the original vintage don't have clips to hold them in place. They just friction in place at whatever angle you want to keep them at. And that is, I can't tell you how beautiful that is. When I bought this, also on eBay, this spinner was not working, and it was sold with no figures. When I got it, I opened up the gift. Voila! The original teddy bear is in there, and that's awesome. Now the cool thing is when you take the teddy bear out, you see what's down there, speaker holes. So what did I do? Well, you know, and I figured, well, I know where the button is. The button is the cake on the table, and it doesn't move. So what did I do? Took a little time and I pulled this out. I don't know if I'm going to pull it out right now. Should I? Let me see. Will it come out? Hang on, I'll give you a notice in a second. Yeah, so I managed to get this off without breaking it. And to get at the electronics underneath, lo and behold, no electronics underneath. And this button has been kind of glued in place. So this never was a functioning electronic thing, even though the pinholes underneath the gift will be a dead giveaway that this was once an electronic set. But here's the thing. What I found out is they did make an electric version. This is not it. It has a different color case, and it does have a button here, and that button makes noise through a speaker here, much the same way that the Christmas Compact does. The Christmas Compact, by the way, is just the Heidi Compact, recolored, redecorated, with electronics added. Now, this also didn't work. So I went on to onlypolypocket.com, and there's a note or a hint on this particular set's page, and it says a little bit of WD-40, and voila, this works again. So, does it fit the poly in here? I have noticed that some of the polys in the modern sets might be a little too large to fit in vintage Polly Pocket sets, but this one, I have fit her in here, and she does fit, and she does spin, and do the double spin. Now, that is wonderful. I mean, I bought this unworking with no figures. I ended up with a teddy bear, and I managed to get it working. Not electronically, of course. Now, let's compare the differences. From the very beginning, we'll start again, and we'll notice the door is there. And the door is basically the same. I mean, it's remodeled, but the details are similar. It opens. Down here on the thing, you've got these cake pieces here are white plastic inserts rather than painted. And these are, and as are these. You can tell by the little gaps underneath. Because I guess that must be cheaper than painting, because what they did here is they painted these sets. These are not molded as separate pieces. The chairs are different in that the detail is a little different. Mostly the same. This is a bit more pillowy. This is a bit more detailed, more etched. The table, the food is essentially the same, and the condiments. Even the cake has the heart on top. All of the layout of the food is the same, except again they painted these and yet inserted these. You can tell by the holes there. Again, over here, gift, cards, snacks, more or less exactly the same. I would doubt that they molded it from the same mold, but they probably worked off that mold. Up top, you have the same DJ booth with same details. You've got, the sticker is different, of course. You've got the same vanity, balloons up top on both sets, more or less exactly the same. Toilet room, bathroom is the same. Bedroom's the same, just painted differently. And so that's the two sets. And I will be buying the new one when it comes out to have it. And then I might also try to find the electronic version, because I do believe that exists. Unless my mind is playing tricks on me. But I will tell you the one thing, and I've told you already, is the glitter's got to go, man. Do not like the glitter. Now, I can also find a modern Polly Pocket teddy bear to put in there, because the advent calendar has them. And over the last few months, I've collected enough sets that I probably have about 6 of these teddy bears. So that's not going to be a problem. And I'm going to place her right in here and close this set. And be very happy that I've got this, because now my pair is complete, even though I dislike glitter. Well, that's what I'm showing you tonight. Hopefully I'll replace this table at some point and move on with my other project. And for now, however, welcome to Magical Little Worlds with me. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.